Having secured the plans for the Death Star, the scientific wing of the Rebel Alliance analyzed the schematics and located a possible weakness.
Dearest Martha, our leaders presented a plan to pit small, one-man fighters against a moon-sized space station. It would deal a great blow to the Empire, but a pilot would need to hit a minuscule target against impossible odds. A new recruit sitting next to me claimed he could hit that kind of target without a problem. I fear for the Alliance if these are the types of recruits that our cause is now attracting.
With a strategy identified, the rebels mobilized to carry out their plan. As the rebels had hoped, the Empire had not expected the coming attack. Those stationed on the Death Star went about their business unawares.
Dear sister, my transfer to a new post has been approved. I've been stationed on the newly completed Death Star. I am eager to see what great things the Empire will be able to accomplish with this technological marvel of our age.
The rebel attack force arrived at the Death Star and immediately began their attack. The goal was to fly down a trench on the station's surface and hit a small exhaust port that they hoped would cause a chain reaction, resulting in the destruction of the target. The Empire, after a quick analysis of the rebels' attack, scrambled several fighters of their own, hoping to quell the attack.
We were just a collection of Galactic patriots flying, ragtag ships we were able to find an outfit? We were no match for the speed and power of the Empire's fighters.
When the rebel squadron flight leaders had all been shot down, a recent recruit, Luke Skywalker, took the lead and attempted what would clearly be the last chance for success. The targeting computers on the rebel ships had been designed and calibrated to track and hit targets with precision. However, as he neared the exhaust port, Skywalker switched off his targeting computer.
Having only met Luke just under a day before the Death Star attack, I noticed we had an immediate connection, but I was horrified that he would risk everything on a superstitious hunch. So much and so many lives had brought us to this point to be wasted on a bad mistake.
As Luke approached the target, Imperial fighters were closing in. Han Solo, a known smuggler who was involved in the rescue and return of Princess Leia, had fled the rebel base in Yavin just previous to the attack. By a last-minute decision, he returned to the rebels and fought off 2 Imperial fighters that were tracking Luke.
It was great timing for Han to show up. But where was he prior? We lost so many others. We could have used him for the rest of the assault. Who knows how many pilots would still be alive if he hadn't deserted in the first place.
The timely return of Han Solo allowed Luke to focus on hitting the target. As suspected, the direct hit resulted in the destruction of the Death Star.
I was one of the pilots that survived the battle, but upon landing, everyone surrounded Luke and Han. What about myself and Wedge? What about Biggs and Porkins and the others that were lost?
In celebration of the rebel victory, Luke Skywalker and Han Solo were recognized for their participation in a medal ceremony.
Many rebel ships entered the battle, but only 4 returned. We were overwhelmed that our plan had succeeded and assumed that all those involved would be celebrated for their bravery. We were surprised when only Luke and Han received any accolades. When it was discovered years later that Leia was related to Luke and that she was romantically involved with Han Solo, their special treatment above the other veterans of the attack became crystal clear to us all.
Allegations of favoritism in the Rebel Alliance were hushed, as were conspiracy theories about the Empire. Stormtroopers that never seemed to hit their target, rebel leaders who have a family connection to Darth Vader. These issues will be explored in Part 5.